Hello everybody and welcome back to the semi-crafty vlog. As usual, check the timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead to anything specific, otherwise we're gonna get started. Okay, so obviously last week, this week, whatever, was the week of Christmas. So I've been pretty busy doing Christmassy things and all that, but also playing a certain video game that I can't stop playing. I'm gonna talk about the channel a little bit first. So over this past week, I managed to get out 2 special unboxing videos, and they were very fun because they were like holiday themed, and we had a tea unboxing for Christmas Eve, and then our Christmas Day was the snack crate that I purchased a little while back, and those were very fun. That being said, I kind of want to make a change to unboxings. First of all, I'm at this point not really sure if I'm gonna be keeping them just because, again, financial reasons. In the future, for unboxings, as far as Sips By and Snack Crate, which are the 2 I have right now, I think I'm going to stop doing Sips By altogether just because it's kind of like, I think it's just easier to enjoy teas just, you know, like on my own kind of thing. So what I'm going to do from now on, I think, is, assuming I still have the box coming in, I'm gonna just like kind of put it in with the vlog and just be like, oh hey, my thing came this week, here's my teas, and then just that's it. But like not like drinking them or everything, because it's kind of like difficult, because it's like I have to sit there and make all of them and taste each one. It's just like it's kind of a hassle because it's not just like there. Whereas like with the snack crate, it's just like, here's all these snacks, let's try them. Now with snack crate, and I observed this with the Christmas one, obviously if you guys watched it, you saw that very quickly I had to kind of slow down my consumption of chocolate because my stomach was like, what are you doing? And that kind of made me think of like, yeah, I don't know if I'm getting the full enjoyment out of snack crates as I should be, because it's like I'm not like sitting and enjoying them, you know? I'm like, oh, here's this, here's this, here's this, and then now they're like half open and partially eaten and all that, and it's like, I wonder, because I mean, snack crate's a lot of fun, although I'm really behind on posting. I'm wondering if what I could do in the future for Snack Crate is possibly like film myself opening the box and then trying, and like looking through it, and then trying maybe one of the snacks, and then maybe like a few hours later or the next day trying the next one, or like just trying all the things over the week. That way it's not all at once and I'm just like, okay, you know, like, because like, I don't know, it just kind of, I don't know if it has the same like. And then some of the products are really small items, or at least not small, but like a one-time item that you're like, oh, I have to eat it now because it's like, it's, you know, just something that I'm not gonna like save for later, or it's like one whole chocolate bar or like whatever. Like a bag of chips, I guess you can like pin up and put away, or a bag of gummies, whatever, but some of those snacks are like the Umaibo, the chocolate one, or it was like a puffy corn stick that was covered in chocolate. Like that's like something you would eat in one sitting, I think, you know? So I might do that to change the snack crate up, so it'll be like over the process of like a week or 2, who knows, of me just enjoying the snacks when I'm like, hey, I was playing a video game and thought I would try this, you know, kind of thing. So over the past week, I did open up the December Sips By Crate box, and you can see what I got here. All right, so this is my December tea box, I believe. Ooh, Christmas in Paris by Stash Tea, Krampus by Coalition Tea, Dandelion and Elderflower, ooh, that sounds nice, by Chonkabar, and Zing by Joya. So this is a new brand that I've not seen yet. What is this flavor? Dandelion, oh yeah, okay, so black tea, apple, pineapple cubes, rosehip seeds, rosehip shells, elderberry flowers, strawberry pieces, natural flavors, and dandelion root. This one has caffeine. Christmas in Paris. Cocoa shells, peppermint, lavender, natural chocolate flavor, vanilla extract. That sounds really nice. Very low caffeine. Is that pronounced Joya? I don't know. Organic ginger, organic licorice, organic ribos, organic orange peel. Okay, it's all organic. Astragalus, lemongrass, anissaseed seed, fennel, cardamom, star anise. Caffeine free. I don't know what astragalus is, but okay. And this one has got a picture. A creature. Oh, because it's Krampus. Certified elephant friendly. Black tea. Okay. Organic cinnamon, organic lemon myrtle, orange peel, clove, natural flavors, medium caffeine. So like, I think the only one I've had so far is Stash Tea. That's the only one I'm familiar with. Cool. Alright, so I'll probably be doing it like that from now on. I think I've tried one of the teas so far just because it's funny because I've got like all these teas now and I just keep forgetting to make them. It's like really weird. I'm just like, oh yeah. I think it's because I'm forgetting what I have, you know? I actually was going to make some today and totally forgot. So on the subject of Christmas, I did do some baking finally. I feel bad that I spent like the last 2 or 3 episodes being like, I'm going to bake hopefully, and then didn't. We do some baking. It was aggravating. It is a project that I am like annoyed that I tried and it's still not done. technically. So we'll be getting to finishing that up, but you guys will see all the process and everything later. Now, for a big announcement. I have finally gotten my hands on a chair. It was actually a gift for a favor I did for my folks. And because, like, you know, my mom felt bad that I was in so much pain and everything, and also I did a thing for them. So that was like kind of a Christmas gift, but also like a hey, thanks for doing this kind of thing. So I spent Christmas morning putting it together. We got chair. This is the engine. These armrests.
I like those.
I know, it's like I'm gonna like pilot a
Like
ship.
a speed car, yes. Take that long
Chair.
Oh, wow. It does look like a race car.
Oh my god, this is like a car! Seat. My own, I get
Oh,
a big attack!
Oh no, one in the tree.
On video.
Good, like,
One went in the tree.
Oh, all these lovely orthopedic things for my back and neck.
And they're nice.
Oh, and it has a footrest.
Oh, see?
I think that's what that is. Oh,
I
that
see
looks
what
good. That was the stupidest way to cut that. My knuckle hit it.
Orange is so.
Wait, what? Huh? What is this for?
Maybe just.
It's to hook to your chair, isn't it?
Isn't that this part?
Yeah,
Like, doesn't it go like that?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's the front somehow.
Or
Or
is
is there
it like
something else
this?
that's gonna go? I don't know.
Probably like that.
Find out.
No, it doesn't seem
I don't
right.
know.
No, that's the front curve.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
Oh, I know.
We got a whole. It's like IKEA.
That's what I thought it would be too.
Better read
We got
that.
wheels.
There you go.
Okay, that was almost my finger. Alright, well here's this. Guys, we got the base of a chair.
I didn't know you were hungry.
In that's supposed to go. I guess just like that, yeah?
Ow!
Yeah, it wants me to put screws in. They're already in.
Yeah.
That's so strange. Okay. Does it play here? Well, yeah. Y'all, we're gonna be gaming and crafting in style.
I'm gonna take this wherever I go to parties.
Oh,
Just
I
kidding.
belong. This is hilarious. Exactly.
It goes to show me, ask my question, Char.
Oh,
What's that front thing?
it's the
For your feet? Oh,
footrest.
cute.
that is very cool.
Wow. Guys, we got a stool. It's the fanciest stool you ever did see. Oh, nice.
Where do you put stuff
It's
in there?
Velcro. Y'all can't see because the stool's in the way. That made it worse. All right, we were looking for F.
That's probably one of the heaviest things in the box. That and that.
Oh! Okay, chair. God, I hope this is right.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's a great view of me from behind the chair.
Can you see me?
Alright, I think it's...
Getting there.
Yeah, lay on your side. Oh! God. Oh.
So
There's one arm.
You're close.
What were those for?
Extra.
These never... No, they didn't even come up. So this just straps over it. It's like, I think this is how this works.
Okay, that looks right. You can adjust where you want that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Now you need your hydraulics.
Yes. I'm so afraid to...
Okay. Works.
And then how does that work? Oh!
To make
Okay.
it relax. Yes.
Oh!
Feels good.
It's pushing into like the part of my back that like is like, oh!
Then your footrest.
Oh yeah, I got footrest. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up.
Maybe like this, show. Is it
Oh,
upside down?
You know what?
It's upside down.
That's what those rubber things are for.
Oh, okay.
How to stop it.
Oh, how am I gonna get this over it? Okay, wait. Ow. I was wondering about that. Like, how's this supposed to stay? Well, you know, I guess I gotta put it in first.
Put it in, then put the rubber on, huh?
Alright.
Comfy.
Now it shouldn't fall out.
Now it'll be good. Now.
Crochet like this.
Anxious to look at.
It flips out like that.
Okay.
It
Nice.
feels a little flimsy though.
Well,
Like if I put enough pressure
Yeah.
on it, it would break.
yeah, those things.
See how far back you go.
How far back it goes. Where's the thing?
It's up to the, yeah, it's way down there now. There you go. Wow. You can sleep in that thing. What? Yeah, you should be asleep all the time now.
I got a chair. That chair is still sitting out in the living room because I have to clear a path in my room to make sure I can actually get it all set up. And I can't put it in here yet because there's not much room yet. I'm gonna actually probably rearrange this room a little bit so that I can put the chair in here and just move it back and forth. It's very nice. I actually, because I was sitting in it, and the backrest thing that, like the backpack thing that you can put in there, like I removed that and found that it was a lot more comfortable, because I'm like, I feel like I'm like leaning too far forward. And so I was like, I'm gonna try it. I took it off and I was able to sit in the seat fully, and I was like, oh, that's much better. So I'm really excited about having an actual chair, and I think it's technically one of the gamer chairs, because I looked up chairs and stuff. It's probably not one of the most high-end chairs, but it's whatever. It is something that will help immensely, I'm sure. So I have to rearrange my room a little bit, because the bench I'm sitting on is gonna have to move. And then this room. Thankfully, actually, the table right now is pretty clear. I think it's partially because last week I was right about to start painting. So you guys know I drink out of mason jars. I had perched a mason jar on top of my gesso. It wasn't like one of these. It was a slightly smaller one, like a 16 ounce mason jar. The smaller one. But I perched it on top of this, and it was full of Mike's Hard Lemonade. And I totally knocked it over when I told myself, make sure not to knock that over. So it actually knocked over in a way I wasn't expecting. Like I was like thinking it was gonna happen a different way if it did, but no, it fell over, and you know, thankfully the electronics were not in the way, and I got to move them before they were. It didn't spill on my computer, but it did spill all over like paints, and then what else did it get? It got like cords, but not like the plugs. And it was just a mess, and I was like, oh my god. So I had to clean that really quickly. So that's probably why it's more clean right now. I also put away some stuff, because the other day I just got up and I was like, I'm bored. There's nothing to do right now. So I kind of cleaned up the room a little bit as best as I could. Also, the tripod that's usually in front of me is not here right now. Obviously, I've mentioned over and over and over again, and I'm sorry if I'm talking your guys' ear off about it. Elder Scrolls Online, I've been playing it a lot, but I've decided, because I've been playing it so much, I'm actually filming my footage, but it's gonna be more for like a highlight reel than anything, because it's not the character I started an actual Let's Play with. That character is gonna go through like storylines and stuff, but this is just footage of me with my main character running around, just like taking care of quests, doing like holiday event stuff. So it's just gonna be like funny moments, interesting stuff, or like cool stuff, you know, or whatever, or me learning about the game. I don't know how long those videos are going to be, because usually my videos are average between half an hour to an hour for games, but I don't want to like totally like, you know, annihilate you guys with like, you know, it's a lot of hours of footage I'm gonna have to go through, so it's not gonna be like, it's probably gonna be like maybe every couple weeks, I don't know, so hopefully that'll be entertaining. It is funny, because like today it's even just like with having other players in the game, just seeing like their usernames and stuff, or their character names, and you're just like, what even, like, it's really silly. I think I'm finally getting the hang of it though, because like my character, so my friend Cassandra, who plays it on the PC, she was telling me that you can actually go to like shrines to rearrange your skills, and I was like, oh, or like rearrange skill points, and I guess I put skill points into stuff that was like, I don't really need this, but I think it was because I know what one of them was. I got confused by two-hand versus dual wield, and I wanted dual wield, and I was putting points into two hands, and I'm like, oh wait, that's for like two-handed weapons, not two weapons, you know? So I took those points out, because I was like, well, this character's not doing two-hand, she's doing dual wield. And then like other points that I put into just like useless stuff that for this character was useless. I was like, wow, I don't use this ability, why does I have it? So that was a little helpful, but she still gets annihilated by anything with like more than 30,000 health, so it's difficult, but it's fine. I'm level 25 now, so I've been obviously playing. I've also been playing every day because of the holiday event, and I want to try to get some stuff. And there's a lot of, it's weird because they put you sometimes on repeat quests, but then they'll put you on like a new quest every once in a while, and I'm like, oh, and I'm discovering teleport locations, so that's good too. That's another thing I've been doing, is just exploring and finding like spots. Although I'm not recording everything, so like some stuff is just like doing like daily craft writs. That's not interesting. So that'll be coming eventually. I don't really know when. And now with this chair situation, I'm looking forward to actually filming a lot of new stuff. So I've been actually filming in here for the ESO stuff lately, because as you guys know, there's a big giant TV here. I don't know if I might actually film console Let's Plays in here in the future, because the TV's nice and big, and it's right there. The only thing is, I don't know if I can put the tripod location on the other side, because I've been putting it on the end of the table here. It's to my left, which means that when I go to put it into video, it's gonna be on the right, and not sometimes I have to switch off. So like for like games like Saints Row, ESO, I'm gonna be flipping it. There's a couple other, what other games? Is Subnautica one of them? I forget. But those have to be like on my left, because it's the better spot to put the camera in. I don't know if I have room to put it on the right, so we'll see. Maybe with the Christmas decorations gone, but who knows. It might just be easier to leave my consoles in here and just like do all the game capture stuff in here and then do all the computer games in my room. It also helps to not be stuck in my room all day. So Christmas was great. I mean, you know, with the limitations of what we've got going on, it was just kind of nice, fun day. Although I think I stressed myself out too much with the baking because I didn't expect it to be so like taxing on my body just from standing in the kitchen. In retrospect, I could have probably sat down. I didn't think I could because of I had to use a like an electric mixer, like the beater or whatever it is. I don't like those. I don't know why. It just they freak me out. I much prefer to do it by hand, but I know that there are certain things that require so much whipping that like the human hand isn't capable of doing it or kind of thing like that. And we don't have one of those nice stand mixers, so I had to use one of the old hand beaters, and that was just a mess. and we were all, everything was safe and fine, but it was just like obnoxious and noisy, and it's just like, oh my god. I don't like noisy stuff like that. I don't know why I thought I couldn't sit down and do that at the same time. It's just like, oh, I could have probably. So by the time, and that's why the thing didn't get finished, is because I was just in so much pain, like from standing, like, because it was just like 2 or more straight hours in the kitchen. I was like, oh my god. And I don't think the recipe didn't say that it would take that long, but like there was just so much stuff that I had to like do that hadn't been prepped and whatnot. Like I ended up going through 4 mixing bowls because it kept saying put it as this in a separate, and I'm like, we don't have any clean mixing bowls, so I had to go like move stuff from the fridge, you know, like a bowl of chicken or like a bowl of potato salad. I had to move those into other containers to get like the mixing bowls, and so that just took like extra time that wouldn't have normally taken. I didn't know I was gonna need so many bowls, you know, like it's just like, why? So we ended up watching the Santa Claus, which I haven't watched in like a decade, and I'm so glad because like every year for Christmas the past couple years I've been like, let's watch a bunch of movies on Christmas, and every year I want to watch the Santa Claus, and we like either couldn't find it or like there was, I think last year we thought we recorded it on like the cable or whatever and didn't. So I was really bummed out about that, but we finally got to watch it. I'm still not really sure what my favorite Christmas movie is because I love The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version. Home Alone is always a favorite. The Santa Claus is good. Over the past couple weeks we also watched like Christmas Vacation, Elf, the Christmas Chronicles. I'm not really a huge fan of the Christmas Chronicles, but like my mom and grandma like that one. They're actually watching the sequel right now. Yeah, Home Alone. I love Home Alone. It's so fun. But yeah, Christmas was pretty chill. I actually got like a couple things that were like, not tools necessarily, but like things that are like tools, like, you know, like devices that are good for helping out with stuff. Like I have a new set of makeup brushes and like a new like bag for my waist and stuff, because especially with the pandemic going on, I hate having to like touch my phone when I'm out in public, or you know, like anything that I don't intend to touch that gets touched is like, oh, now I have to like go clean it off. So like I was like, I want like a bag that I can like, that's not like a backpack or a you know, because I'm tired of the cross shoulder purses and stuff like that. So it's like a bag that goes around the waist, and it's actually like, it's really cool because the pockets are like big leaves, so it's like a really cool, like a fairy pouch, you know. Most of the stuff I actually got was from Etsy, which was really cool, so huge thanks to a bunch of Etsy artists. It almost looks like if a fairy had a tool belt, you know, kind of thing. It's really cool. So now that we have finished one bit of a major project, which were these, I wanted to kind of go over what remains a lot with Bayonetta. So I've got all my pieces out here, and we also removed, I think in the first, was it the first? No, I think it was the second episode of the vlog. We removed the guns that were on the shoes because we need new shoes. Yeah, and as you can see, like these just needed to be redone. Like there's so many like just little bits that, but obviously I still have Love is Blue, and they look pretty intact from when I wore them last. So I'm hoping that techniques that I do next time will help. And that's the thing. So stuff like this, I think you can see the cracks, I hope. You see that? That's why I stopped using spray paint. Maybe I'm not using it right, but just that's why I've gone with acrylics, because it's just like, you can coat it and it's nice and solid. Granted, I know we've got like little goofs on these, but like there's no cracking from the color, like from the paint. It's much nicer. Also, it's less gross with the smell of the paint. You know, I know you're supposed to do it. And that's the other thing, you have to do that outside, and it's like sometimes I work at night and it's like, well, I can't go outside, it's dark, you know, it's damp. So I don't want to do paint, you know, kind of thing. There's also, I don't know what the heck happened, but there's like, you can see like gloss, but then there's like a spot where the gloss came off. Oh, I think I know why. I spray painted these guns with gloss like an hour before I had to leave, and then I put them in my suitcase. I think these were like touching each other or something, and of course they hadn't fully dried because it was like a 24-hour type of thing. And like I said, I will be salvaging these though, because I liked how the charms turned out for these guns, because they look really good. Maybe I'll repaint them, but you know, they're pretty nice, especially this one. This one just, it's so cute. I love how this charm turned out. Like, that's the shrink art, you know? I love it. I know it's not like authentic like metal or anything like that, like how some people have been able to make. I don't know how to do that though with jewelry, unfortunately. I wish I did. That, hey, you never know, future skill. Why are these chains stuck together? I don't know about these chains, using them again. Because they came in a color that wasn't gold. Now we have these are the like the hair sleeve things. I don't know if you can tell, but they have a bunch of junk on them from you can see like a trail where the foam chains were that I had attached that just did not work. So yeah, you can I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can see through parts because it literally ripped off the paint or the top layer of this pleather. But the thing is, I love how the shape of these, I love how they move. They did get a little paint, I don't know why. So if I have to remake these, it's gonna be a bummer, but I will do my best to make them as similar as these were, because I love these sleeves. Once I made them and I saw the way they moved in the wind, I was like, oh god, yes, they look so good. So, but yeah, you can see where like these ones were glued thoroughly down and they all got ripped out. And I did that because I want to redo the chains, and hey, maybe the chains will cover this, but I don't know. So we have those. They've been hanging in the closet. Because that's another thing too, is with pleather, I don't want to like fold it up in one of my boxes and have it get all like bent and gross, because pleather doesn't last forever. So now we also have the bodysuit. I don't know if I showed this to you guys recently. I did try to paint on chain. This is paint. Same gold that I think I used for these. I hope it's the same gold. Gosh. No, it's not. I think because this is fabric paint, it's not very far off though. I don't like this fabric paint though for this type of thing because it's not meant for this, it's meant for screen printing. Now, I could sit there and try to screen print these on, but oh my goodness, that would be so risky just because I'm not like a screen printing pro, and it would be just a whole process. So I tried painting up the back legs, and then I realized that the paint peels off really easily, which I noticed is also the same problem with Bayonetta 2. It's a fabric paint that's meant to get pressed into the fabric, not sit on top of it like the fabric paint that's like the puffy stuff that you get at Michael's and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to figure out, and I think also the chains were too big. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that look like the right size? This is the back of the leg, and then this is where the little medallions would go. Where did those go, by the way? Oh, no, I have a Target bag somewhere. I have a Target bag that's full of other Bayonetta things. I totally forgot about. Yeah, so here's the other leg, which this is from the medallion all the way to like under the butt, I think. So I don't know if you guys think that looks like a good size, like compared to like my hand or whatever, I don't know, or like compared to these. Let me know what you think. But I want to use different paint, I think. And yeah, thankfully on the bodysuit, the places where I pulled off, you can't really, I mean, you can see it, but not like super vivid, but that'll get covered in paint, so it's fine. The fabric is otherwise mostly fine. I should probably redo this zipper, this little thing. It's one of those rings again with foam. It stayed together, but it's like, I could just make like a shrink art thing, you know, and attach it. The only issue is the neck piece I made out of foam. Don't know why that is the most uncomfortable thing you could do to yourself. So I was trying to get it to like stand up, and I didn't cut enough fabric, as you can see, so that's kind of like a sloppy little thing. And I was like, it'll just get covered by the wig, but it was like, the problem is it's uncomfortable. So I need to figure out like a softer way to build up the neck piece to have it stay up. Again, probably due to crunch time. And yeah, you can see like the inside of it's not really pretty, but crunch time, that's just how it went. And the back, I don't know, you know, like I think in retrospect, I don't think I needed to put this shiny fabric in to make it sit right, but because like Bayonetta 2 didn't really need that either for the like halter back, because I figured it would just, because stretch fabric, once you cut it, it like opens up like a ton, and if you make too big of a hole, it's just ruined. So I didn't want it to lose its structure, but I mean, I could have probably engineered it right. Yeah, just don't look at the seams up close because they're not really pretty. And then we've got the rose. I painted this literally in the AX hotel room. Okay, now let's look at Parsley and Sage, which are in a nice shoebox that was bought from IKEA like years ago. I just put all my cosplays in these boxes, the pieces that could. So these two are still relatively good, but, and obviously we've got our little, oh no, part of Parsley broke off. Oh, sad. Oh, that makes me sad. So I might have to make a new parsley charm because part of it came off. So this thing actually, to make it, so I made the flat base because parsley has like little bumps on it for some reason. I made the flat base and then I glued on these little gems, but I just glued like white ones over here and then painted over them, and then here's the green one. And obviously the piece that broke off didn't, no, it did have a gem. Dang it. All right, so we'll have to remake that. That sucks. But I still have all the patterns and stuff. Another thing I need to do better is writing the Scarborough Fair thing. I don't know how you would do that though, because it's like neatly etched in with like a font, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. And if I have to make whole new guns, I probably have to. As you can see, like I'll probably salvage a bunch of pieces, but they still look cool from a distance. It's like if I had to like pull it together for something, be like, I'm Bayonetta, you know, this is like really quick. But these are not holding up at all as good as Love is Blue is holding up. Love is Blue was literally finished in the hotel room. I think you guys saw that if you watched the videos. We also have this that we need to probably redo. I love it a lot, but if I might try just repainting it and seeing, because this was spray paint again, and seeing like how it looks, if it fares better, because it's like splitting, because foam does that after a while, it starts to split. If it does not work, I will have to figure out a way to make a new one. And again, I know there are people that can make really gorgeous ones that are like actual jewelry pieces. I have been tempted to just buy one, but I also want to try my hand at making one that actually lasts. This is still like, I mean, this is still good. It's just, if you look up close, you can see a lot of the paint's chipped off and all that, so. Also, I don't know why I made the gem Velcro. I think because she takes it off at that one point, but that's kind of, I mean, Bayonetta spoilers. But that's kind of irrelevant, doesn't it? Does the gem have anything to do with anything? They think it does at first, and it's like, no, it's the left eye, you know? So I don't know. So here's the remainder of Bayonetta stuff. Wait, where are her earrings at? So yeah, that's where these were. And then we got buckles and stuff. I don't know where her earrings are or her glasses. Probably in my room somewhere. Her glasses have to be redone, her earrings are fine, and obviously I'm going to be redoing the wig, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for it yet. I know better now how to do it. Because I used 2 very large wigs. Didn't need to. I'm gonna use 2 shorter wigs, that way it's not as heavy. I don't have to cut as much of it, because that was just sad having to cut like super long wigs. And then figure out what to do for the hair strands coming out the top. But these look great, and I'm hoping to update the rest of the costume appropriately to match. Now I gotta pull these away. Alright, so we are finally back in the kitchen, and admittedly, it's already Christmas. For this week, I wanted to do something that I've never done, but something that was based off of like, kind of a fond memory, was to make a chocolate Yule log. I had one of these when I was in middle school when I took French class. Teacher brought one in for Christmas that year, and it was really fun, and I decided I would try to make one. Also, view our super old-fashioned, this is my grandma's, it's a super old-fashioned stand mixer. I hope it works. I don't usually like automatic mixers, but we don't have like one of the Kinmore or whatever the heck that brand is, I don't know. So if you've never seen a chocolate Yule log, it looks like this. Or something like that. The one thing I didn't manage to get, because we kind of did stuff last minute because we had some stuff to deal with, I wanted to get the little strawberry and chocolate mushrooms from Daiso. I didn't get around to getting them because they would have been really cute to decorate this with. But, well, I guess it's good to start maybe making one, and then maybe next year I can do that again. So I'm hoping that this recipe isn't going to be super complicated. I'm worried it is, but we'll see. Hey Mom, we got any bowls available? So right now I think this first step is what's going inside of the log. So since I did not think to get butter at room temperature, I'm going to have to steal from the tray here. We have another one, so I'll steal from that too. Get out. That was so useful. Ooh, so you guys, a really cool thing I got for Christmas that was like a surprise gift. I got a kitchen scale. I'm really excited about that. Was that a pinch? Mm-hmm. Alright, so now we're gonna mix. I've never done this before with this kind of a mixer, so I really hope it works. Oh! And the bowl, you gotta turn the bowl on. This is it might go over that, but that's okay. Because it moves. This is not gonna work. As you can see, it's not really like getting the bottom.
Ooh, there you go. Now you can make sure the wire's going.
Oh! This is just... That was an adventure. So we have this. The mascarpone cheese. Is that how you pronounce that? Mascarpone? We couldn't find any, so Internet says substitute can be whipping cream and cream cheese. Blend 8 ounces soft cream cheese with, it's not softened, but with a 1/4 cup whipping cream. Let me see if I can soften. Box is like, what are you doing? Softening. This has been like a daunting task I've been like avoiding, and I'm like, because I was gonna make it yesterday, but then I don't remember what happened. Probably Elder Scrolls. That's softened, I don't know. Hey, what's the quickest way to clean off a mixer? Because I might need to use it to make my mascarpone cheese.
Well, you can take them out and just go like
Oh!
shoot. I put something on here, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Oh, gee. This can go like this in your bowl.
Here, let me just try to.
It's coming
so
off.
funny.
Isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
That's a lot of stuff on there still.
Oh, that was funny. This we have to put aside, apparently. What am I doing with my life? This is what I do with my life. This is gonna be a disaster, I think. Hopefully that prediction's wrong. Guys, look at this plug. I love it. This is gonna work. Here we go. Be very careful with these. I'm not used to them, so be very careful. Yeah, I don't think that bowl's gonna work. To all the cooks at home and chefs and whatnot, sorry. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, we found another bowl. It had chicken in it. We took it out. It smells good. Do as Grandma did. Oh, I'll flick it everywhere. I've already made such a mess. Ugh. So mix this with. It's probably a little bit more than the recipe's calling for because it said a 1/2 cup, which is alright. You know what? Flimsy as heck. Oh, that's way more than. Okay. Glad I measured. Wow. I'm glad I didn't mix all of that. So what half? All that for this. This is cool. Well, this is supposed to be cool. Easier to clean and blend.
Mixing that is good.
You can't even see it, y'all. And blend. And blend. And blend. Now to set aside. Put the rest in here.
Go back.
Oh, happy doo. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. So now we have to get a 13 by 18 inch rimmed sheet pan. This part's weird. All right, this step I don't really understand. Barbecue brush. I hope this is right. I don't have parchment paper, but we have wax paper. I apologize if I misread this step or something, but this is what it says to do. I guess we set that aside for now. Welcome back, old friend. Cocoa powder, salt, and flour. I believe this is for the cake part now. Alright, so cocoa powder, boop. Tiny whisk. Place eggs in the clean bowl of your stand mixer. Why do you do this to me? I don't have another bowl. The only bowl we have left is this one. It's kind of big. But this gosh darn recipe keeps asking for more bowls. So it requires 5 eggs.
So weird. They listen to your lunch.
Eggs. Add sugar and whip until fluffy. Whip or beat? Alright, I hope that's good. Oh, so we mix in half.
Yeah.
Well, it uncooked itself. I am not the best chef. I am probably the worst chef. Pour batter in a prepared sheet pan and spread out with a spatula, leaving some room around the edges. 8 to 10 minutes. That looks pretty solid. Yeah, I don't have enough counter space for this. A clean kitchen towel with enough powdered sugar. Did say powdered sugar, not flour. Because I think this is where the magic happens, or whatever. It wants me to flip this. Well, here we go. Well, we got a dusting of. Oh, no, why is it not cooked all the way? I think it's just sweating. Alright, we have a sheet of cake, I guess. Roll it up and let it cool for 15 minutes. And we unroll it. And we unroll it. Got Alright, now we spread the frosting. Dollop. Dollop. And now is where the magic happens. I really think ooh. Oh gosh. It's kind of sticking to the towel. It is really sticking to the towel. This might be a problem. And we got a bit of a flattened log. It's a cute little log. It's not its fault. So now we're going to chill this for 2 hours. Alright, so now it's now the day after Christmas. I got just so exhausted working on that yesterday that I had to stop. So now we're doing the ganache. I guess we get to use my nifty new, where is it? So we need 8 ounces. This is a 10-ounce bag, so I can use my new scale. Ninja Turtle cup. Let's measure it. 0.8 ounces. 0.8. It's 9.2. We're almost there. There we go. Here's the cake. It looks pretty solid. So yeah, we cut like a 3-inch slice of this. Cut like an angled slice. You like attach it with the remainder of the stuff I made yesterday. Oh, Jesus. That is sticky. There. We have a cute log. Scoop it out a bit. Oh, pretty. It's a lot of chocolate for something that's not that big. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna keep applying layers to this, but it's pretty boring, so I'm gonna cut recording until I've finished. So we've got, it's been, yeah, so sides of it are kind of a little weird, but you know what, whatever. So now it's gonna go into the fridge to chill for 15, then I'll add little details to it, and then it's ready for eating. Alright, so it's kind of solidified, it got a little drippy on this side. But now we're gonna put ridges in it. So, little bark. Guess I can make it kind of uneven. I don't even know if you guys can see that. All right, we've got our little log. What do you guys think? It's my first chocolate log. I'm going to slice a little piece. Log. Well, for my first chocolate log, I guess it's good. The ends are a little funky, but that's okay. I'm not gonna eat a lot because, oh my gosh.
That's rich.
Yeah. Yeah, it did break a little bit at one point.
It's fine though, you know.
Try a bite of it. It's good. The texture's a little off, but I think it's because it's like a sponge cake. Alright. It's all done. It's very chocolatey. The filling definitely tastes really good. I put so much effort into it, as you guys saw. I really like the filling. The ganache is so rich. I'm also eating some of the pot roast that I made the other day with a beer in it. Alright guys, that is all for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a great holiday season all around, you know. Just hope you guys are all doing good and, you know, staying safe, of course, as always. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole crafting thing, like I said, because like the baking thing got away from me this month. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole like a new craft each week type of thing, because again, money, but also I just don't know if my brain can actually process it all. We'll see how things go. Definitely want to keep doing some crochet stuff, and then there's like more painting we can do, and we can see what we can start next on Bayonetta with what stuff I have left over from previous stuff, previous cosplays. I don't plan on starting any new cosplays right now because I don't really have any that I'm like thinking about. The only one that I can think of that's on the horizon as far as a new cosplay is Soul Calibur 6 Ivy, which is kind of a daunting task, but I love Ivy, so there you go. So we'll see. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe on New Year's. Don't be reckless. Make sure to just, you know, like don't go to like parties and stuff, because right now you shouldn't. So make sure to check the description below for information and stuff and links, and then you can check the links at the end of the video to see other stuff I've made. And I will see you guys next time, and until then, stay whimsical. This is just supposed to be like, I don't know, 3 ladies decorating a Christmas tree, because they've got like, this one's got a clipboard, so she's clearly the one running things, and then these two have like, ornaments, giant ornaments.